off the stage. Higher is waiting, low is available, but either way, we're about to be live on tour. Lord help you see the background, you hear my voice, and ta-da, I am here. Woo Pig Suey Razorbacks, everybody. Welcome in to Braylon Lee's virtual tour live. So glad to have all of you here. I hope you guys had a wonderful day today. I hope you did. Yes, indeed. I just got to find one more video here because I wanted to show y'all this. Let's see here. Trying to see here. But yes, hopefully you guys are doing very well here. Let me just take this and see if I can find a video on this. Okay. All right, so are y'all ready? Let's do what we do and go on tour here. Wait a minute, I'm live. What is going on? Oh, okay. Hi, everybody. I didn't know what was going on there for a minute. I'm like, what in the world? My camera is on. There we go. All right, now we're cooking with gas. All right. So the first story I'm going to show y'all is Extra. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Glad to have all of you in the building. So Extra is turning 30 years old. So let's go ahead and talk about it. This show came out in 1994. So this comes to us from Variety.com by Randy Dawn. Shout out to you for writing this. When Extra interviewed Harrison Ford at his Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny premiere in June, the show was proceeding as usual. The actor, the reporter, the branded microphone, the cameras. Then suddenly everything changed. Everything, everywhere, all at once. Oscar winner Ki Hun Wan bounced into the frame and reunited with his co-star from 1984's Temple of Doom. The moment went viral and Extra had another feather in its cap. Once in a lifetime get. Now if you're Extra for the past 30 years, the syndicated entertainment news show has made its business chronicling every cultural event. There's the episode with Burt Reynolds shot in the studio parking lot following a blackout. Segments feature a 19-year-old Taylor Swift singing, a young Kim Kardashian vacuuming her family's store. And more recently, the show can point to host Billy Bush, who jumped time zones in a day from covering Queen Elizabeth II's funeral in the UK to covering the Emmys in America. Extra is distributed by Warner Brothers Television and has produced more than 9,000 episodes, have been on over 14,000 red carpets, and have logged more than 79,000 celebrity interviews. Oh my God, that's a lot of interviews. It's become so much a part of the artist's daily lives that producers can report its fans coming at them from airports singing its name, Extra, Extra. Extra is a trusted brand, says Jeremy Spiegel, executive producer and 27-year veteran. Our show is distinctive from other shows because while we don't take it too seriously, we take the work seriously. Celebrities trust us, and we create moments. By the way, I do also want to shout out to Lisa G. She is also a former executive producer, was at Extra for a very long time, and Lisa G was very invaluable in getting Billy Bush to be on Extra after the whole scandal with 45 and the We Use Star, They Let You Do It video. Lisa G gave Billy Bush a second chance. So shout out to Lisa G there. In a ever-changing media landscape, it is no easy feat to remain on the cutting edge of entertainment news the way Extra has for 3 decades. As Warner Brothers TV chairman and CEO Channing Dungey, she used to work at ABC before coming over to Warner Brothers. The longevity of the Emmy-winning show and its commitment to covering the best of pop culture is an incredible statement to the work of the entire Extra team, led by Teresa, Jeremy, Bill, and Billy. Hats off to them. When Extra premiered in 1994, Extra was crafted to be a fresh take on the concept of a nationally syndicated entertainment news magazine show. The idea was to draw in younger viewers and co-brand then Time Warner properties Entertainment Weekly, People, and Time. In the early segment, Celebrity Traffic used the beat of WB's Runner cartoon has a cue. I did not know that. BB. And the look was designed to contrast with Entertainment Tonight, which has dominated the market since its 1981 premiere. Extra feature anchors walking around the set instead of sitting parked behind a desk, constantly moving cameras and Dutch still shots. I think we made a few celebrities motion sick while doing interviews, jokes supervising producer Mike Miller, who has been with the series since its first season. The show has a remarkably enduring workforce. Spiegel says 60% of the staff has been with the series for 15 years or more. It was an MTV TRL vibe. That was a huge influence. He added the series broke ground another way, hiring host and producer Arthur Neville to co-anchor with Detroit-based reporter David Neff. Neville became the first Black woman to host a entertainment magazine show in early primetime syndication. The entertainment community was open to something new, she says now via email. Extra delivered and still does. Nina notes that we were all creating this show in real time while navigating a sea of unknowns. It was thrilling and we knew we had something special. By the way, I do want to mention the Tamika Ray, who I actually know off of Clubhouse. She is a lovely soul. And she also was a part of Extra. She actually got the last interview with Nipsey Hussle. And Extra got that interview. No one else did. But Extra has never stayed in one place for too long. And the birth of Access Hollywood in 1996 ushered in the first series of changes. Neville and Nina were out. Brad Goody and Libby Weaver were in, followed by Maureen O'Boyle. And the show became more pop culture news with a tabloid angle. Recently, we did a story on Selena Gomez, talked about watching her break into tears in her documentary. He says in those days, there were very tabloid, crazy stories, and not exactly the kinds of taste we have now. Over the enduring seasons, the show shifted hosts Lisa Givens, Dana Devon, Mark Raff, Maria Menounos, Mario Lopez, and also Tracy Edmonds as well. And they all have done stits and tones, eventually settling into its current iteration of covering breaking entertainment and pop culture news. It's hosted by Billy Bush since 2019. Now, for those of you who are wondering what that picture is, that is Mario Lopez. That's Mario Lopez and Selena Gomez. So, but they actually did something here. They are actually at the Grove. They are actually at the Grove. The Grove is a shopping mall in Hollywood. So they will actually be at the Grove. I'll show you guys that in just a minute here. Just so y'all can see. I'll see what I'm talking about here as we roll on here. While Extra evolved, the idea of news and entertainment began to blend. The series could cover both the death of a queen and the 9/11 terrorist attack at the World Trade Center as official news outlets carved out room for entertainment stories. We watch the local national news and see stories that we would normally only see on Extra, says executive producer Teresa Coffino, who has been working on the show for 23 years. It's weird to see outlets like that taking a page out of the Extra playbook, but there's definitely a thirst for entertainment news. Over the years, the show relocated stage from Victory Studios in Glendale to the Grove at the Farmers Market in Los Angeles, to Universal Sidewalk, Universal City Walk, Universal Studios Hollywood, and now Burbank Studios, the former home of Access Hollywood. That last move arrived amid other shakeups in 2019. Distributor Telepictures, which is under Warner Bros. Discovery, signed the show with Fox stations after a long run with NBC-owned stations, and former Access Hollywood Today correspondent Billy Bush became the new host. Extra's the little engine that could and still going, says Bush. We think we reinvented with me here. I communicate directly. I speak the truth. I look at the audience, but when it's serious, I pivot. Bush was also integral to keeping the lights on during the pandemic lockdown. He says that he convinced Warner Bros. That they were an essential service that required a skeleton crew to come in to the show every night and then never preempted us. Yet another pivot seems for a show that knows how to play and cover the game. Not that every shift hasn't been smooth sailing. Return to more straight celebrity coverage after tabloid era in 2003 meant that the show had to start from scratch. We had to rebuild relationships. We were not welcomed on red carpets, and one by one we had to show every studio, every publicist, every celebrity that we were the show that they could trust, he says, and that's a badge of honor we still wear to this day. The Extra effort paid off today. The show has bureaus and corresponds in Los Angeles, Las Vegas, Nashville, and New York. And it is a 2-time daytime Emmy Award-winning program. Extra has spun off several other series, but Extra's latest challenge isn't coming from a new series. It is convincing audiences that they provide more than what passes for news on social media. You watch Extra to go deeper, get the full story with the full context directly from celebrities. Things you don't see in clips, says Speaker. We can't advance the story, bring something unique to it, or we feel that the story is superficial or not accurate. It doesn't go into the show. We respect our viewers too much, and honestly, Billy will not cover a story that isn't a real story. And that's the real territory to conquer as Extra heads into its next 30 years, remain relevant as a TV entertainment news program, even as the concept of what television means shifts around them. But Extra gives its audience something that very few amateurs on social media can: consistency and depth. Well, Brainley's virtual tour live is on the way. Extra hashtag coming up on you. After all, while the Indiana Jones reunion clip might end up on TikTok, the full interviews on the show, viewers know they can count on that. We never miss a show, says Cofino. That includes power outages and floods in the newsroom. Clearly Extra's here to stay. Every day we are up against the feed, says Miller. No matter what happens between the morning and the time of that feed, the show will get done regardless. The show must go on. So I wanted to show y'all this here. Let me see if anybody is in the building here. Oh, nobody's in the building yet. It is all good. Glad to have all of you here. So this is Extra at the Grove. Extra is bringing its fans closer to Hollywood's biggest stars, unlike any other news entertainment program. Unlike any other news entertainment program ever before. We're broadcasting coast to coast as Mario Lopez and new host Miriam Munoz go on location, giving viewers the latest breaking entertainment news from across the country. The show will be taped between 9 a.m. and 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time at the Grove, a hugely popular LA shopping and celebrity hotspot, with Maria taking talking to all the stars and interactive fans. There'll also be special musical guest performances featured on the Grove stage. You never know who may pop up at the Grove or where Mario and Maria will be conducting their next big celebrity interview. Come down to the Grove and be a part of the Hollywood scene today. And so usually what they would do is they will tell you who is coming and what time so you can be there. And then there you go. So they would take Monday through Friday. So here's a little inside info for y'all. So remember Victory Studios, right? They would go get all their hair and makeup done at Victory Studios, and then they would transfer over to the Grove. So I'm going to play this video if it will play. At least I thought it would play. Hang on. Refresh it. Okay, maybe it won't play. I don't know why, but y'all give me a moment as I try to find something here. Let me see here. Let me see. Why is it not playing? Okay, hang on, y'all. I'm trying to find a good video of the Grove so y'all can actually see what I'm talking about here. Let me see. Can we do this? Okay, so I'm going to show y'all this so y'all can actually see what it looks like here, okay? So y'all give me a moment. All right, so here we go. So this is, shout out to Casey Sonari. Here we go. This is what it looked like.
Jennifer, I got a little surprise for you.
Okay.
Come on up here, Chris. This is Chris.
Oh.
He was one of the choreographers in Jennifer's video and also one of the dancers. So Chris and I are working on a little something we want to show you. So if you don't mind, my dear, coming over here and standing right here. Go ahead and hit it, Puma.
That's all I learned so far. You're so high.
Did I make the cut? What are your backgrounds? All right, good. We got a lot more people that want to audition for you because we've been practicing it. Okay, so you guys ready? All right, Puma, hit it. Here we go.
Oh my God.
How cool is that? Look at that. Man. How cool is that?
Oh my God! That's so crazy.
Hey, we threw that together. They were good.
So cute. Thank you, Bobby. Oh my God, you guys did so
Yeah,
good.
give yourselves a round of applause. You guys rock. Thank you, Chris. Oh my God.
I got goosebumps all over my
Oh,
body.
good. I'm glad you liked it. I'm glad you're surprised. So,
Oh
Jennifer,
my God, I love you guys.
we got more with Jennifer coming up. Don't go anywhere.
So that is extra. Like you see the fans. You see the fans there. And honestly, I'm gonna tell you why I really liked Extra, because they were the first show to be able to say, okay, people love entertainment news. Let's bring them to the news as best as we can, right? So that was there at the Grove, right? And then this is Universal Studios Hollywood. Would play? No, it probably won't play, but I will show y'all this one here. Show y'all. Share screen. So this is them at Universal Studios Hollywood. Same thing, but they were at Universal Studios Hollywood and at the entrance, and they were also at Universal Studios City Walk. Here's the difference with this one, right? They could go to any soundstage and talk to the celebrity right then and there. So it would be all these things here, and then oh no, hang on. Sorry, I'm trying to show y'all the map here. Oh, don't want y'all to see that. Sorry. Okay, here it is. So you see where the 5 towers are? They would do it there, then they would do it at the Globe Fountain. So those are where they do the interviews from. So yeah, I'm gonna find another video here. Lord help y'all. So Extra, Universal Studios Hollywood. I'm gonna show y'all a clip here. Let's see here. I may have to type it in. Let me see. And hopefully y'all are doing well tonight. Universal Studios Hollywood. Extra. TV show. Okay, so here is one here. So I'll show y'all this one. Share this tab instead. Okay, so this is how it worked at Extra. Take a look at this. After
Have you checked your tires? They may be wearing out, and that's kind of...
All right, well, fortunately, this has a... Namaste.
Thanks for being here.
Namaste right here. The Pacific. The Pacific. Also spotted in the Big Easy, Justin Timberlake. Timberlake.
Well, you gotta go. Definitely. All right.
Oh, chorizo, giving me mamacita. Let's. Oh, Lady Zora right here. Oh, look at this.
Oh yeah, see.
Give me some. I want sangria right now for some reason. She's not Carissa. She's Carecita. Carecita Thompson.
Oh no! What's wrong with the wig today?
Does it look that bad?
I know how to get you.
I'm
It's
kind of
so
like
easy.
I'm letting it kind of do its thing today.
It doesn't move. What could be wrong with it?
First of all,
Oh, there's one hair. Oh,
It's okay.
yes.
It's I'm going a little messier.
Yeah, that one hair.
oh,
Y'all look nice today. How you doing, ladies and gentlemen?
Thanks for coming.
I'm pitching we go as the cast of Narcos. I want to be Pablo Escobar with mini Pablo Escobar as my son. but Mrs. Lopez is squashing that, so we're still
Yeah,
working on
because
it.
Courtney has some
Come
sensibility.
on, you don't
can't
like
take
that?
the kids around as
Yes, you
Narcos
can.
characters.
That's perfect.
The harmonica, ladies and gentlemen.
So they would do interviews right there. As you can see the crowd right there. I absolutely love Extra, and I hope it goes on and on forever and ever and ever. So wanted to share that with you all. So congratulations to Billy Bush and that whole Extra team, and shout out to Warner Brothers for keeping that show on the air. Now, as we continue to roll on with this tour here, the next story I got for you guys is Charles Barkley. Charles Barkley and the NBA commissioner had some words, and we're going to talk about it here because I thought this was an important story right here. This comes to us from rollingout.com. Charles Barkley calls out NBA commissioner on how league handles abuse. Charles Barkley is not holding back about what he wants to see the NBA do a better job of in the future. On Inside the NBA on TNT, first episode of the 2023-2024 season on October 24th, Barkley asked Commissioner Adam Silver a straight-up question. I don't care. He says to the producer, I'm sorry, I don't care. His producer says go commercial. But I got a serious question for you, Barkley said. There's been a couple of certain incidents with domestic violence in the NBA right now. What are we going to do to address that? The two notable alleged domestic violence incidents reported within the past year are former Houston Rockets guard Kevin Porter Jr. and Charlotte Hornets forward Miles Bridges. Porter was arrested in September and accused of punching girlfriend WNBA free agent Kezri Gonzik repeatedly in the face. I did talk about that story here on Virtual Tour Live. The report claimed Gonzik had cut above her right eye, which caused bruising, substantial pain, and a broken bone. The report also claimed Porter squeezed Gonzik's neck, which led to difficulty breathing, redness, and bruising, according to a criminal complaint. On October 18th, Gonzik posted a statement on social media denying the claims Porter ever physically abused her. Bridges was charged with domestic violence in June 2022, according to TMZ Sports. He was accused of getting into a physical altercation with the mother of his children. Months later, the mother of his children defended Bridges and said that he wasn't a woman beater and that he deserved a second chance. Again, that's an area where you're not looking to compete against the leagues when you say forefront, Silver said. I think all the leagues are trying to address this issue. By our Players Association, this wasn't adversarial. We put in place a new program for how we deal with accusations of domestic violence, even before they're prosecuted. A part of it is training up our players, counseling our players to make sure they understand in high stress situations, obviously never to resort to violence against anyone. So we're addressing it. We have state-of-the-art counselors dealing with our players, but of course, if across the line, the consequences are going to be enormous. So here is the clip. Shout out to NBA Central here on Twitter.
And performs on the floor. I got one more question. I don't care. He says go to commercial, but I got a serious question for you. There's a couple of disturbing incidents of domestic violence in the NBA right now. What are we doing to address that? Because that is you can't put your hands on women, man. And we should be at the forefront in sports when the men hit women. So what are we as a league going to do about that?
Well, again, that's an area where we're not looking to compete against other leagues when you say forefront. So I think all the leagues are trying to address this issue. But I know, again, our Players Association, credit to them, this wasn't adversarial. We put in place a new program for how we deal with, first of all, accusations of domestic violence even before they're prosecuted. Part of it goes to training of our players, counseling of our players to make sure they understand during high stress situations that, obviously never resort to violence against anyone. And so we're addressing it. We have, state of the art counseling professionals dealing with our players. But of course, and if a guy, does cross the line, the consequences are enormous.
I have to say, first of all, shout out to Charles Barkley for sorry, I'm just trying. There we go. Okay. By the way, shout out to Charles Barkley for asking the question that needed to be asked, because I think it's very important that we recognize that at the end of the day, we all are responsible for what we do, how we move, and how we invest. So I think the question needs to be asked. I'm proud that Charles took his privilege as a host on that show. And that was a big risk, believe it or not, the world of TV. And by the way, Charles Barkley, King, the Jet Smith, and Shaq, they don't come to rehearsal. They just come to show, and that's it. Ernie comes to the show because he's the host. He has to guide them beat by beat, note by note, vibe by vibe to get through the show. And so usually when you're doing television, you cannot go against producers. Usually on that show, they have structure, but they leave for spontaneity. But for Charles Barkley to be that bold to ask that question to the commissioner of the league that he used to play for and is talking about their league working, covering the NBA, that was very dicey. That could have went a lot of ways, but shout out to Charles Barkley for that for sure. As we keep rolling on this virtual tour live, everybody, right here, Richard Roundtree, Shaft star, was 81 years old. Richard Roundtree, who broke, by the way, this comes to us from Deadline.com here. Richard Roundtree, who broke ground in his signature role in the movie Shaft franchise, passed away that afternoon, October 24th, after a brief bout with pancreatic cancer with his family at his bedside. He was 81 years old. Roundtree's career spanned 5 decades and included everything from his most popular blaxploitation role to a very early appearance on As the World Turns in 1956, being a season 2 cast member on Ava DuVernay's own series Cherish the Day. Also, too, I think he was on a Netflix show with Tia Mowry and the legendary oh my God, Loretta Devine, of course. He is known best for playing Detective John Shaft in the 1971 thriller and a sequel, Shaft, Big Score, 1972, Shaft in Africa, 1973, as well as the short-lived 1973 Shaft TV series. And also, too, for his performance in the original film, Roundtree was nominated for a New Star of the Year Golden Globe and hailed as the first Black action hero. More importantly, the films made Shaft a cultural hero, a symbol of Black power on screen, at the box office, and beyond. The Academy took notice as Isaac Hayes' propulsive theme from Shaft, Shut Up, Shut Your Mouth, I'm just talking about Shaft, won the Oscar that year for Best Song Original for the Picture. Decades later, the actor reprised his role in the 2000 John Singleton movie Shaft, starring Samuel L. Jackson, and the 2019 Tim Story directed sequel. Richard Roundtree, the prototype, the best to ever do it. Shaft, as we know it is and will always be his creation. Samuel L. Jackson wrote in an Instagram tribute following Roundtree's passing. His passing leaves a deep hole, not only in my heart, but I'm sure in a lot of y'all's too. Shout out to Samuel L. Jackson for recognizing that this is a hard one for everybody. Roundtree's creation has had a profound effect on a generation of filmmakers. Quentin Tarantino's entire filmography is steeped in his love for blaxploitation. Kerry Washington's character, Brumhard von Shaft in Django Unchained, not only shares a name with Roundtree's hero, but was written by Tarantino as an ancestor of John Shaft. In 2000, Shaft was selected for preservation in the United States National Film Registry by the Library of Congress. It was cited for being culturally, historically, or aesthetically y'all know what I'm trying to say, significant. Shortly thereafter, Shaft was named one of the best films ever made by the New York Times. Roundtree's many film credits also include the 1981 Insurance, in which he appeared opposite Laurence Olivier, and Benghazi, the 1984 City Heat opposite Clint Eastwood, and Burt Reynolds. In the Paul Woods comedy Moving On. On television, Roundtree played slave Sam Bennett in the acclaimed 1977 miniseries Roots, of course. He had major roles on Generations, 413 Hope Street, Alias, Diary of a Single Mom, Buddies, Desperate Housewives, Soul Food, Being Mary Jane, and Family Reunion. Family Reunion, by the way, was on Netflix, everybody. Roundtree's passing was confirmed to Deadline by his agency, Ars representative, his longtime manager, Patrick McMinn. Ars and Representatives Agency mourn the loss of our friend and client, Richard Roundtree, the agency said in a statement. His trailblazing career changed the face of entertainment around the globe, and his enduring legacy will be felt for generations to come. Our hearts are with his family and loved ones during this difficult time. So I wanted to give y'all some history here. Blaxploitation is an ethnic subgenre of exploitation film that emerged in the United States during the early 1970s. The term portmanteau of the words black exploitation was coined in August 1972 by Judith Griffin, the president of the Beverly Hills Hollywood NAACP branch. She claimed the genre was proliferating offenses to the black community in its preparation of stereotypes often involved in crime. The genre does rank among first after the race films in the 1940s and 1960s, when black characters and communities are the protagonists, the subjects in film and television rather than sidekicks, antagonists, or victims of brutality. These films were aimed at urban African-American audience. The genre's audience appeal broadened across racial and ethnic lines. Hollywood realized the potential profit expanded audiences of blaxploitation films. Variety credits Sweetback's Baz Song and the less racial Hollywood finance film Shaft, both released in 1971, with the invention of the blaxploitation genre. Although Kind Comes From Harlem was released the prior year, blaxploitation films were also the first to feature soundtracks of funk and soul music. General themes: supercharged bad talking and highly romanticized melodramas about Harlem superstuds, the pimps, the private eyes, and the pushers who were more or less single-handedly make whitely corrupt the world safe for black pimping, black private eye, and black pushing. So it says here, blaxploitation films are set in the Northeast or West Coast, mainly took place in poor urban neighborhoods. Pejorative terms for white characters such as, this is just for context, okay? Everything on this show is alleged, in my opinion, for entertainment purposes only, such as cracker and honky are commonly used. I'm just giving y'all the background of blaxploitation, okay? Blaxploitation, yes, indeed. Blaxploitation films set in the South often deal. Right. Blaxploitation films set in the South often deal with slavery and miscegenation. The genre's films are often bold in their statements and using violence, sex, drugs, trafficking, and other shocking qualities to provoke the audience. The films usually portray black protagonists overcoming the man or the emblems of the white majority that oppresses the black community. So a little background there of blaxploitation there. So shout out to Richard Roundtree, and God rest his soul, and shout out to his family, his friends, and to all the fans of him as well. Y'all, we got a lot going on tonight. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. We are live on tour. Is that Game Boy?
No, it's Stardew Valley.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, it's pixelated.
I was about to say it looked like Game Boy. So as we continue rolling on here, let me stop my screen here. This story here, I am so happy to tell you guys about. Share the screen, share the screen, share the screen.
This is my wife, Penny.
I'm so happy for you. Really, I am. This comes to us from blacknews.com here. I thought I clicked the share button. Twillery, there you go. Very nice suit jackets there, very good company. So black woman entrepreneur and owner of 50 Airbnb properties launches construction firm to build affordable housing in Florida. Meet Janay White, African-American entrepreneur from Jacksonville, Florida, who owns more than 50 Airbnb properties. She also owns J. White Construction, Inc., a Black woman-owned construction company that has recently been certified as a vendor with the state of Florida, paving the way for her mission to offer affordable housing to first-time home buyers and single mothers, revitalizing poverty-stricken areas in the process. At just 36-year-old, Janay's achievements are nothing short of remarkable. Not only is she the CEO of 8 successful businesses, but she is also the founder of a nonprofit organization and possesses 8 investment properties, 3 of which are new construction homes built from the ground up. Additionally, she runs a hair salon and boasts an impressive rental car fleet of 8 vehicles exclusively offered to single mothers. Janay's story is nothing short of awe-inspiring. Rising from sheer homelessness and living paycheck to paycheck, she transformed her life through sheer determination and hard work, establishing herself as an accomplished serial entrepreneur and the CEO of not one, but 8 incredibly successful 6- and 7-figure companies. Today, she stands as a beacon of hope, dedicated to empowering others to attain financial freedom and create generational wealth. Her journey was no easy ride. Working 2 jobs daily for a decade, she honed invaluable traits of her tenacity and dedication while holding roles as a social worker and fraud investigator at the Florida Department of Children and Families from 2010 to 2022. From 2010 to 2020, rather. I'm so sorry. And as a revenue auditor in the accounting and finance department at UPS from 2011 to 2020. These experiences fueled her passion to make a difference and serve as a guiding light for those facing financial challenges. Janay's impact is undeniable. Countless glowing reviews from those she's touched and empowered bear witness to her transformative influence on individuals and communities alike. To learn more about her construction firm via its website, jwhiteconstructioninc.com. We will go there in just a minute. She also owns and runs J. White Credit University, which helps people flourish financially by teaching them how to leverage their credit, create multiple streams of income that lead to financial independence and generational wealth. This can also be done via seminars, mentorship courses, and personalized one-on-one sessions. Learn more about this venture at jwhiteenterprises.com. I'll also show that website. For media inquiries, interviews, or investment opportunities, please contact 904-834-5116. That's 904-834-5116. One more time, 904-834-5116, or info@jwhite-enterprises.com. A lot of times on YouTube, you really do wonder if you are making a difference. And I think just because you're not being seen by everybody doesn't mean you're not being seen. So I am so proud to be able to use this platform for some good. So I'm going to share some of these links here. This is in Jacksonville, Florida. They've been providing quality construction investment services for over 30 years here. We specialize in providing top-notch results that exceed expectations and last for years to come. Contact us today to discuss how we can help with your next project. So here, property acquisition, property management, property maintenance, construction planning, property development, property evaluation. This is the team here. 200 successful projects, hard return on investment experience team. So that is the website there. We'll stop sharing this, and then we're going to share her other website here. Let's see. Hang on, y'all. Let me see. J. White Credit University. Here is this website. Personal and business credit counseling you can count on. You have a free consultation there. And so they got credit solutions, about us, Tax University, and credit education. I'm going to click on Tax University here. We believe that financial literacy is an essential component of long-term financial success. Several aspects of finances, especially tax-related issues, can be confusing and overwhelming to navigate. Without proper education, the tax professionals at Janay White Credit University are proud to provide you with informative tax services to promote your financial well-being. Our team members specialize in retirement plan, life insurance, health insurance, credit restoration, and tax preparation. We are dedicated to help you reach your financial goals and restoring your peace of mind. Contact us today for a tax university session with our team professionals. So just a couple of things there. You can read that right there. And there you go. So shout out to Janay White. Just want to show her some love here on the channel for sure. I'm so glad I'm able to bring you guys stories like this, because at the end of the day, we need more things like this. All right, y'all. Since we're talking about women running the world, Rihanna made a huge world record. Of course she did. She's Rihanna. Of course. Like, what are we talking about here? Rollingout.com says Rihanna has once again broken a Guinness World Record. The Barbarian, she's from Barbados, legend recently has been recognized for having the largest TV audience for a Super Bowl halftime performance. I'm going to read that one more damn time. The Barbarian legend has recently been recognized for having the largest TV audience for a Super Bowl halftime performance. Rihanna has officially claimed the Guinness World Record for most watched halftime show in history with her Super Bowl 50, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Let me make sure this is the right number, y'all, because Roman numerals and me do not mix, but I just want to make sure. That was 57. Okay, I was in the ballpark. Okay, so 57. It says here, the highly anticipated show marked the singer's return to the stage after a 5-year hiatus, capturing 121.17 million viewers, according to Guinness World Records. This achievement surpasses the previous record set by Katy Perry's Super Bowl 56 halftime show, which garnered 121 million viewers. Well, I mean, if we're gonna be honest, people embrace Rihanna more than Katy Perry. I mean, I didn't even know Katy Perry did that. I mean, I'm glad it exists. I'm glad people watched it, and it did something for the culture. But Rihanna is Rihanna. Katy Perry is a human being, lives upon the earth. We wish her well on her journey. Now, as we move on, initially, Lord help me, Nielsen Ratings reported that Rihanna's performance only attracted only 118.7 million viewers. However, the data collection company was forced to adjust the number, citing irregularities in the way the audience was measured back in February. To put Rihanna's accomplishment into perspective, her halftime show was seen by some 6 million more people than had viewed any Super Bowl game. Guinness World Records report that the 2023 Super Bowl game drew in 115.1 million viewers, also a figure that had to be adjusted for those irregularities, surpassing the previous record set in 2015 with 442 million. Rihanna's February 12th performance in Glendale, Arizona might be best remembered for leaving the crowd speechless after she set social media afire by rubbing her belly, singing while suspended above the field. That led to rampant speculation that she was pregnant with her and A$AP Rocky's second child, which was confirmed when she gave birth to Riot Rose Mayers on August 1st. Despite the shock value, the iconic artist delivered a mesmerizing performance, performing hits like Diamonds, We Found Love, and Wild Thoughts. Now that she has given birth, there are rumors that new music could be in the works. This is not the first time that Rihanna has obtained a Guinness World Record. Some of her most acclaimed Guinness World Records include most consecutive years of UK #1 singles, richest musician female, most cumulative weeks on the United Kingdom singles chart in a calendar year, and the most digital #1 singles in the United States of America. There you go, Rihanna, doing things as you often do. Congratulations to you. Good stuff, guys. See all the positivity that's on social media. Like, that's why I, do what I do. You know what I mean? So let's see here. As we roll on, This next story I am really, really excited to tell you guys about right here. Let me see here. Let me see if I can get this tab here. Share this tab instead. Introducing the first animated series for Black children that addresses mental health. And this comes to us from blacknews.com. An exciting new anime series called Super CJ. The animated series has been launched on YouTube to bring much needed awareness to the critical and mental health crisis facing Black children today. The series features a Black superhero, Super CJ, and his sarcastically funny sidekick, Rex the Super Dog. Super CJ is an extraordinary character with a unique flaw in his superpowers. He loses his powers when he gets angry, but he can regain them by calming down. You know what? I relate to that. I think a lot of people relate to that. The power is always within. The power can always be given away when you don't know who you are. So I received that. With 450,000 plus views on YouTube, the series is resonating with audiences around the world, inspiring children and shedding light on point issue children's mental health. Super CJ Children's Mental Health 365 is a groundbreaking campaign that would be spearheaded by Super CJ himself. With its launch during the month of September, the campaign intends to bring much needed awareness to the critical mental health crisis facing Black children today. Black children ages 5 to 12 are now twice as likely to pass away by suicide as their white counterparts. Black teen suicide rates have increased by 78%. I'm going to read that one more time. Black children ages 5 to 12 are now twice as likely to pass away by suicide as their white counterparts. Black teen suicide rates have increased by 78%. The anime series follows the thrilling adventures of Super CJ as he navigates difficult situations, confront challenges, and learn valuable life lessons. Each episode will highlight the importance of emotional well-being and self-regulation, showing children that's okay to feel a range of emotions, but finding calmness and positive coping mechanisms are key to overcoming obstacles. Super CJ's journey promotes understanding, empathy, and resilience. We are proud. Oh, sorry. Hang on. Sorry. The Super CJ Children's Mental Health 365 campaign will encompass a comprehensive range of initiatives designed to address various aspects of children's mental health. The campaign features a monthly newsletter with educational resources, online forums, social media campaigns, and collaborations with mental health professionals, educators, and child advocates. Through these efforts, the campaign will strive to foster an environment that supports the mental well-being of children every day of the year. We are proud to introduce Super CJ and his mission to promote children's mental health, said Yaba Baker, the creator of the series with the animated series and the Children's Mental Health 365 campaign. We aim to encourage open conversation about mental health, provide support to children and families, and ultimately make a positive impact on the lives of children around the world. Baker's own struggles with mental health and anger management inspired him to create Super CJ and the campaign. For those who want to support the Super CJ anime series, the campaign are encouraged to watch the show and fill out a 2-minute survey by going to this Google form here. I will show you that link here very soon. The information gained from the survey will be used to prove that there's a need and a desire for this kind of campaign anime content. The goal of the company is to create a 10-episode season featuring Super CJ that's picked up by a major streaming platform, which will expose a larger audience to Super CJ's entertaining storylines with embedded mental health tools weaved into every episode. Supporters can also go to shop.justlikmeworld.com to purchase items like books, t-shirts, mugs, etc. A portion of each sale will be donated to nonprofit organizations providing mental health resources to education, mental health resources to children across the country. Join the movement this September as Just Like Me World embarks on this transformative journey to safeguard the well-being of our children, like Super CJ Children's Mental Health 365 campaign. People can also be a part of this journey by saving our children by following Just Like Me World on Facebook, Instagram, Threads, and TikTok. So shout out to that. I absolutely love it. And there's the information if you want to call or email Yaba Baker. So I'm going to get the playlist up here because I want to showcase the work. Hopefully I won't get copywritten. But here is the trailer here. Let me get it together. Okay. share this tab instead. Just like me TV, 23,900 subscribers. Shout out to that. Here we sorry, y'all. Here we go. Let me revert. Let me flip it and reverse it and go all the way back. Here we go.
How did I get here? I was just an average good kid walking my dog Rex.
Wait, good kid? Didn't you just get in trouble at school?
Yes, but that other kid started it. And hey, why would you bring that up now?
The people deserve to know all the facts.
Anyway, as you can see, my dog can talk. And we were given superpowers to save the world. It seems like the world is going crazy with thousands of possessed children. Fireballs chasing me. Statues of presidents coming after me. It is an epic battle of good versus evil. If we don't win, the earth will be destroyed.
Don't miss the world's newest superhero, Super CJ, the strongest boy in the world, coming in 2023.
Excuse me? You forgot to mention his super dog Rex? Wow! Seriously, the disrespect. Still, in 2022, the dog discrimination is unbelievable.
Don't miss Super CJ and his super dog Rex, coming in 2023.
Better. But I still need to talk to your supervisor about some dog sensitivity training.
So how cool is that? It was Rex saying to the black news anchor, excuse me, sir, I am here as well. I am in the room. It's not wrong. I belong here, so you might as well get used to me, to use some words from the Diane McClurkin. And shout out to Just Like Me TV. There you go. 23,900 subscribers and all the episodes are right there. And you know what? Honestly, to tell you the truth, this cartoon, I would actually watch it. And I'll tell you why, because even though it is for kids, we all need to see ourselves, right? We all need to see that at the end of the day, we all go through things, but we can also all rise through things as well. So shout out to that. I love being able to find stories like this and bring them to you all. Now, this next story here, I'm going to stop sharing this. The next story I have for you all is a lovely story about Chandra Smith. And how she has made history here. Let me bring it up here. Bring it up. Right here. Black woman makes it, by the way, this is down to. This is modern African print clothing. I'll give them some play here. This is fire. All of this stuff, like I don't have any African print clothing, but I definitely want to invest and get some, because let me tell you something. And that's the CEO. Right there, Abby Labor, Ebola is the CEO. So shout out to her and that amazing company right there. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Oh no, I didn't mean to. No. Oh Lord. Okay. Is there a way we can go back? I'm so sorry, y'all. I did not mean to do that. Hopefully it'll show up again. I didn't mean to do that, y'all, for real. So, Black woman makes history, wins first place in Miss Wheelchair 2023 pageant. Says here, Chandra Smith, a disabled, but I will say Chandra Smith, a abled African-American woman from PG County, Maryland, has been crowned Miss Wheelchair Maryland 2023, a pageant that focuses on advocacy and leadership rather than appearance, but she is beautiful, beautiful indeed. Smith, who is a 35-year-old IT engineer, defeated two other contestants in the statewide competition and will move on to the Miss Wheelchair America nationwide competition after 7 months. There will be nearly 35 contestants from different states. I was very humbled and shocked, to say the least, Smith told the Capital Gazette. I was like, okay, with this crown comes great responsibility. I'll definitely be trying to get my message across, making sure that everyone knows that you make things accessible for those with disabilities. The whole community benefits from it. Smith's win came about a year ago when she became a triple amputee and a sepsis survivor. Even after losing her left hand, her right leg, and have more than 10 surgeries on her left leg, she said that she did not lose hope and continued to fight. She also wanted to use her talent and skills to bring change and make a difference. She is now an advocate for more accessible ramps, playgrounds, and doors to help those with wheelchairs. Indeed, her compelling story, as well as her composure, enthusiasm, social media savvy, stood out during the competition and made her win the crown, according to head judge Bon Del Rosio. Meanwhile, a GoFundMe page has been set up by the contest organizer to help raise $10,000 for expenses in joining the Miss Wheelchair National Competition. So far, it has raised over $1,000. First of all, congratulations! Really, that is what I'm talking about, of not letting the world be your world. I would say again, not letting the world be your world. And this is why I don't get bogged down into YouTube drama, because guess what? At the end of the day, higher is way and low is available. But either way, we're about to go on tour. And stories like Chandra Smith's deserve to be recognized. And I swear, some of y'all give too much attention to drama, toxicity, strife, ratchetness, and tatteredness. You really do. And you need some help. Get therapy and just go to sleep. Please. Because let me ask y'all something. Is the thing you caring about right now going to marry you tomorrow morning? This story should be everywhere. But yet drama is everywhere. Just saying. But congratulations to her. Shout out to her. I'm going to show the GoFundMe page here. And it looks like this organizer disabled it, but $4,220. Yeah. I hope somebody picked up the story to do there. Sorry. I just hope that, that happens there, because that is just so amazing. That's congratulations, for sure. Yes, indeed. So just wanted to share that with all of you. Congratulations once again to Chandra Smith for not letting the world be her world. A great story there. Now to end this thing. Now we're still on tour. The Dolby Theater is up for sale. I'm gonna say that again. The Dolby Theater is up for sale. So let me go to that. Oh, I almost forgot to show y'all. Before that, I forgot to show y'all this form here for the thing here. So basically, you type in your email, you rate it, what you liked about it, everything else here. And so so you click that link there, and there you go. So just wanted to show that there. Okay, awesome stuff. Now, as we continue rolling on here, glad to have all of you here in the building. Let's go to the Dolby Theater, shall we? Let's go to the Dolby Theater. Just wanted to show the form so you guys can at least know what's going on there. Dolby Theater. Here it is. So the Dolby Theater, the Hollywood home of the Oscars for 22 years, is put up for sale here. Dolby Theater, the Los Angeles venue that has more than 20 years, that for more than 20 years has played host to the Academy Awards, have been put up for sale. The theater, which seats 3,400 people and sits in the heart of Hollywood in a complex long known as Hollywood Highland up until recently, could go for more than $70 million or more, Bloomberg report Thursday. Citing individual with knowledge of the owner's sale plans. The Oscars are contracted with the venue through 2028. It also hosts concerts and screenings throughout the year. Let me see. I'm trying to see if there's any more to the story here. Oh, here it is. The shopping entertainment center in which the Dolby Theater sits was recently renovated and changed its name to Ovation Hollywood. It includes retail shops, restaurants, a movie theater complex, and other businesses. It also has some TV studios. So for those of you who may not know, Ryan Seacrest had a show called On Air with Ryan Seacrest, actually broadcasted live from the Hollywood Highland Center, or Ovation Hollywood. It's about the legendary TCL Chinese theater or Hollywood Boulevard. TCL is the people that make the televisions. As you guys know, Ellen Gateway TCL TVs for a very long time. The Dolby opened up in 2001 and has been the Oscars home ever since. So they built this theater for their own award show. Becoming the 13th location to host the show, the ceremony had previously been held in either the Shrine Auditorium or the Dorothy Chandler Pavilion since 1969. Other venues have included the San Marcos Civic Auditorium, the Panji's Theater, the Chinese Theater, and the Roosevelt Hotel, which hosted the inaugural Oscars on May 16th, 1929, 5 months before the Black Tuesday Wall Street crash. The sale listed for the Dolby Theater includes 2 parking lots that has been presented for potential buyers from brokerage firm Jones Lang Sally or LaSalle Inc. According to the Bloomberg report, the Dolby Theater is majority owned by the California Public Employees Retirement System and managed by investment firm Canyon Partners. A CalPERS spokesperson declined to comment to Bloomberg. Representatives for Cameron and JLL did not immediately reply to a request for comment from the outlet. So, I'm going to give you a little behind the scenes tour, if you don't mind, of the Dolby Theater. Shout out to Kais and Isa, 2,300 subscribers here. I'm sorry. Let me get back on there. I'm so sorry. Let me get it back on there. All right, here we go. Kaiser and Ezzy. This is behind the scenes of the Dolby Theater. Check it out.
This is the Oscar stage, and I'm standing on it. Welcome to the Dolby Theater.
I like the intro.
This is behind the scene at Dolby Theater, where the Oscars are held every year.
You actually have to enter a lottery every year to be able to attend. Don't have seats. And then after they attend, they can't come back for another 2 years.
Okay, so y'all heard what I heard. So basically, you got to enter a lottery to come to the Oscars. But once you come, you can't come for 2 years. What the hell? Like, I mean, if I'm in Hollywood and I want to come, I should be able to come. Like, it sounds like a field trip. You know what I mean? You guys get the permission slip and everything, but let's keep going. Let me go back. Sorry.
Normally it would start here. This year it started a little further back. But when these seats are here,
Look how beautiful this is. Oh, that's beautiful. That's the stage. Ceiling is beautiful. But in person, it is much less glamorous or glitzy. You got Peter Jackson here. You can see the balconies up top. This is where all the people sit, the stage. All the folks who won. Beautiful. It's
1920, like an Italian architecture.
On TV, it looks modern, but I like the antique.
You know, I like the old.
Yeah, the old looks.
Architecture was beautiful.
It's reminding me of New York.
Yeah, Carnegie Hall.
Yeah, exactly. That is very cool. So we are in the employee-only area. But this is where the stars walk after the awards. Wow. They come through here. Imagine winning an Oscar and then walking through here.
So I want to show you these photos here. This is like the stars can hang out here before they walk on stage and present an award. This here is the AFI Awards. You can kind of see how they transform the stage itself and they extend it out and they have that ceremony, the tables and chairs.
Now we're gonna walk onto the stage. So this is now.
This is so
me
fascinating.
Walking on the stage at the Dolby Theater. That's where the Oscars happen.
It's close. That's where they store a lot of So her speech, it was short. They would hand you your Oscar, and then you would walk off stage to what is called the winner's walk. So that's where we're gonna head.
These are all the screens that they bring with different backgrounds. And all the curtains fall down, creating this space into that glamorous Oscar look and feel. Bye, Oscars. Right, so this is where the stars come out after they have won the award and come back through these doors.
This is so fascinating. And there it is, the Academy.
This is where the actors go.
So this is where the actors go after winning. This is not part of the tour, but this is the view from the balcony looking at the Oscar stage. The booth.
It's like a secret.
This is so
Because
amazing.
it goes right into the hotel across the street. You never cross the street.
What the hotel? I think the Roosevelt. At the Roosevelt? It goes all the way to the
right through. Just go right to the hotel. You never see that again.
Just go underground.
Yeah, it's like a tunnel.
Underground. It's over the street. Paparazzi knows that.
Ryan Gosling, Jared Leto,
Yeah.
Adele. This one's from Mom. This is where the star walks through. Now it feels very glamorous. Love Tom Cruise.
So this is Leo here, finally won his Oscar. This is where they come at the end of the night and they get their nameplate put on the Oscar. Remember, they're all blank. So at the end of the night, you should probably stay when get your nameplate put onto the actual Oscar. So this building is cost about $90 million. So
Look at that.
money and love that goes into this.
Did you say 90 million every year?
No.
Building. Oh, the whole building.
Yeah, the
But
Oscars itself,
30 million. So that's where you're getting your nameplate after the Oscars.
That is crazy.
And that's the fancy room upstairs. The Oscars itself does not have nameplates on after you win, put your nameplate on, and that was Leo getting his nameplate. That's Kobe Bryant.
Look at that.
And Emma Stone.
Do you have change for dollars? This is crazy. I was like, do you have it or not? And the guy just looks at me and he took off his glasses and it was Morgan Freeman. And I was like, oh, my bad.
You probably don't.
He had change. Like,
Do you have change?
he didn't have change, but his friend had change.
Good night.
So I was like, I was trying to get to an interview. I was like, I just need change from a car. Right. So, no. I feel like they're people.
Yeah, they absolutely.
They're like you and I. They just happen to be on TV.
Yeah.
This is Dolby Theater View, LA. Bye. That was a great short tour
That
of the Oscars at Dolby
that's
Theater.
amazing. That was absolutely amazing. Shout out to this content creator, these content creators, Keys and Issa.
Behind the scenes tour
that
at
is
Dolby Theater where
amazing.
the Oscars are held.
Now,
that was very cool.
Now I'm gonna
All
tell
right, so
y'all
this
something.
is where the famous Will Smith incident happened. Maybe right over here.
Oh, of
Chris
course.
Rock.
They
Will
brought
Smith,
up the Will Smith
Dolby
incident. Of
Theater,
course they
Oscars.
did. Of course
Issa
they
channel.
did. So for those of you who don't know who Dolby is, right? So Dolby is a company that if you ever heard Dolby Atmos, they are a company specializing in audio noise reduction, audio encoding, compression, spatial audio, and HDR imagery. So they bring their technologies to electronics manufacturers. For those of you who don't know, it was the Kodak Theater for a very long time until February 2012, which Kodak paid $75 million for the naming rights, just for the rights. And so I'm going to show you a piece of history because for those of you who may not know, like I said, there's been a lot of things here. Iris Cirque du Soleil residency show was there. Reality competition series American Idol has had its finales there from 2002 all the way to 2001. It has hosted the live shows of NBC's America's Got Talent. So I'm going to show y'all a little clip just to show y'all how real it is. So shout out to this creator, Sam XD Officials. Here we go. Y'all ready? This is the energy. This is your show, and this is American Idol. Let's go.
Welcome to the Kodak Theater in Hollywood. Two people are about to embark on the most important night of their lives. At stake is the most sought-after title in television. In control of the outcome are 40 million Americans. This is the finale of American Idol.
Look at that right there. And there he is, Mr. Ryan Seacrest himself. Man, oh man.
Looking good. Good to have you guys with us. Welcome to American Idol. My name is Ryan Seacrest. And as you can see, the stage is set for the most talked about finale of the year. We've got a massive 3,000 strong, hyped up, pumped up audience in the house here in Hollywood tonight. So, I have a question for you guys. Who is the next American Idol?
Excuse me.
Just as I thought, split right down the middle. Trust me, it is a very, very close race. And of course, the judges are here to help you decide. Say hello to Randy, Paula, and Simon. Now it's boy versus girl. The first time this has happened since Justin lost to Kelly. Will there be another movie spinoff? God, let's hope not. Each contestant has 3 songs, 2 originals, and their favorite from the season. We're giving you at least 4 hours to vote, and our finalists have 3 telephone numbers each. That'll make it a little bit easier for you to get through, trust me. So who's up first? Well, after last week's show, we did a coin toss as Carrie and Bo moved closer to making their dream real. Things didn't quite go as planned. Here. It is the official coin toss. Carrie, Bo, take a look at this unique coin. On one side, you can see there's Bo Bice, and on the other, Carrie Underwood. What we're gonna do is flip the coin. Whoever lands face up will choose whether or not they want to sing first or second. That's the choice. Ready? Here we go.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. It went right through the stage, ladies and gentlemen.
Oops, my bad. So, of course, we had to start all over again, and here's what went down. Carrie is face up. Your choice. You want to go second? That means Bo kicks us off in the finale. Here we go, friends. It's called The Long, Long Road. Give it up for Bo Bice.
Now I'm gonna be real with y'all.
Have a passion for health and fitness.
With American Idol nowadays on ABC, and shout out to ABC, I think the finales were bigger at the Dolby Theater. I'm sorry, at the Kodak Theater, because 3,400 people are there to witness your dream come true. And with American Idol, they have the results and the live show together. And so your favorite can't be saved, because on Fox, there will be the performance shows and then it will be the results show. But that iconic intro of This is American Idol live behind you, 3,400 people. My Lord, my Lord, my Lord. So that is our show, everybody. We made it through all the topics in 1 hour, 16 minutes, and 23 seconds. Not too bad. Trying to keep it tight, but keep it right as well. So I am so glad to have all of you here. I see it's just one person right now, but that is okay. I completely love, value, embrace that person for sure for being here. And like I said, keep showing up, y'all. That's the best thing I can do, is say keep showing up, because you just never know who will be watching. So yes, indeed. I think that is our show, everybody. I thank each and every one of you tonight for being here and all of those stories that we covered tonight. I hope that you found some joy, some light, and a little more peace, because we need it. We need that more and more and more around here. So let me get the daily motivational thought up, and then we will be on our way out of here. Let me get that together. We got to do well on a Friday night right here. And you know, if I ever got to host a show, it would be such a thrill to host it, the finale, live from the Dolby Theater. So hopefully that dream will come true one day, soon, hopefully. So it says here, success is getting what you want. Happiness is wanting what you get. From David Gartner. It is time for the daily motivational thought for Friday, October 27th, 2023. Appreciating the limitations. When the possibilities are unlimited, when you can do anything, too often you do nothing. You become so overwhelmed with the choices that it seems impossible to choose. When some particular option is free and easy to access, it's also easy to take for granted, no matter how valuable it may be. You can easily do it anytime, which means that you can always do it later. And so you never end up doing it. Limitations are difficult to live with, yet they do serve a positive purpose. They can provide structure and force you to focus on what's valuable, meaningful, and achievable. If you have a 1-week vacation plan, you are likely to maximize the experience of every day. Contrast that to having 6 months off from work. There's a good chance that you'll be aimless and unfocused on many of those days. So I think we've all been there. Diamonds are expensive because they're extremely difficult to find and extract. In the same way that options are more difficult to exercise in the same way, the options that are more difficult to exercise are the ones that are most likely to bring great value. Rather than wishing for a life without limitations, find value in the structure and focus that limitations provide. By understanding and appreciating what you can't do, you'll gain more meaningful rewards from what you can do. Ralph Morrison, another great daily motivator. You know, I have been recently learning limitations on myself, and that we all have inner work to do. And sometimes we allow fear to win the fight when we are also in the magic can box back. So that's one thing. So recognizing that your limitations can't hold you back from a blessing that can be in front of you. Number 2, I believe that with every lesson comes a blessing, good, bad, or indifferent. And we all are a lesson and we all are a blessing. And I think that comes from your mindset, because how you think is how you move, and how you move will determine what's coming back to you. And finally, at the end of the day, just because the limitations are there doesn't mean that that you are a limit. Never limit yourself for what you can do, because let me tell you something, I would have thought to be able to do my own show, but to do my own show and cover all stories like this is a great joy for me. So I appreciate the limitations, but also appreciate the limitations that are not on me, but recognize that it starts, is created, and ends with me, you, and all of us together. So with that being said, it's time for the best outro on YouTube. With that being said, know what you do and do what you know. Never say one more special, because you are always one blessed. And trust, you may not be where you want to be, but at the end of it, you'll be where you need to be. Do what you've been chosen to do. Why? It's one thing to call yourself, it's another thing to be chosen. One love, much love, all love. I spend time with you. You spend time with me. And hopefully by spending time together, we'll rise up to be great together. And always remember, where you're doing radio, television, YouTube, living your best life, or you're just recognizing that at the end of the day, everything may not be what it seems. Just because it's not what it seems doesn't mean that something's not coming your way. Something good is coming your way. Make sure the replay is not just worth for you to watch it, not just worth for you to listen to it, but for you to experience it again. I love you. I embrace you all. See you real soon. Before we go, I want to give you one bonus thing. Cheryl, thank you so much for being here. So, remember that Dolby Theater store I told you about? I want to give my prediction on who I think is going to buy it. Yahoo! Let's go. I'm gonna tell you guys why. Listen, I watch a lot of SNG4 and the Mario Machinima community. I love that community so much. I'm gonna tell you why the Nintendo Theater will be an amazing power play. Because for one, all the Smash tournaments that's been happening around the country, they have all types of tournaments there. They can have monthly meetups there. They just did the Super Mario Brothers movie. They could probably do the premiere of any other Nintendo movie there, and not to mention Nintendo Live. Nintendo Live is in Seattle, Washington. Of course, it was a part of E3, which is a video game conference or expo, but they decided not to do it because of VID. But I still think E3 is very valuable. But think about that, the Nintendo Theater, not to mention meet and greets with Mario and Peach and Luigi and Waluigi, and Wario and Peach and Yoshi and all of them. Not to mention too, on top of all that, y'all do know that Super Nintendo World is at Universal Studios Hollywood. So Nintendo, do what you do. I saw y'all net worth, right? So I'm going to show y'all. I'm going to show y'all a little something on my calculator here. Hang on. Let me show y'all something here, because I think that math is very, very important. So let me look up Nintendo's net worth. And when I tell y'all this math equation, y'all going to be like, what the hell? Going to be like, what the hell? So as Nintendo's net worth as October 23rd, 2023 is $52.42 billion. Say that again. $52.42 billion. So let's type that in. 52 billion in numbers. So I'm going to put it in the equation, because remember, they said it could go high at $70 million. Okay, so got that minus $70 million. Okay, y'all ready for this? So anyway, y'all ready for this? What does that say, y'all? $52.350 million. They would still have money left over. So Nintendo, I'm gonna need you to buy the theater. I'm gonna need you to buy the theater. Once again, I'm gonna need you to buy the theater. And all I'm asking for is just a couple of things. First of all, have a space dedicated to Mario at the theater, Mr. Charles Martinet. Nice Italian boy, okay? I need y'all to have respect for the voice of Mario. Also, to use the theater your advantage, like maybe a Mario Kart sleepover at the Nintendo Theater. And also, too, because you guys have Universal Studios Hollywood, like I said, imagine, if you will, for all those people that, they do have theme park tickets. Imagine if you guys have an after hours, Nintendo play party at the Nintendo Theater. Hey, Phyllis Crawford, welcome in. Y'all are coming in at the end of the show. Oh my Lord Jesus, y'all, really? I love y'all though. I really, really do. I really, really do. Hey, Phyllis, welcome in. Glad to have you here. Yeah, I went through the whole show. Hey, Janika Thompson, glad to have y'all here. Went through the whole entire show, but glad to have all of you here. I will stay on with y'all for just a little bit because I do try to take time out for each and every one of y'all. But yeah, okay, now 5 people are here. All right. But no, we went through a lot today. No, it's all good. Listen. YouTube is a part of our lives, but it's not everything. I'm going to say it again. YouTube is a part of our lives, but it's not everything. Shout out to all 5 people that are in the building. It is all good. I'll recap it for you. Billy Bush, the host of Extra, has celebrated 30 years in the entertainment news industry game. Charles Barkley asked Adam Silver, the commissioner of the NBA, about domestic violence and how the NBA is going to handle that. Richard Roundtree, the legend who played Shaft, passed away at 81 years old. Janay White is a Black woman who owns 50 Airbnb properties in Florida, and she is building affordable housing. Yes, indeed. Rihanna broke a world record. Here's the thing. When you click subscribe, click all, because if you don't, the computer will only show you a few videos, okay? So I just want y'all to know that, because and they do be playing with the notifications. They really, really do. But I'm so glad to have all of you here in the building for sure. Like I said, I set a world record when it came to the Super Bowl with the most watched Super Bowl halftime show. Like, once again, on top of everything else. No, and I believe you, Janika Thompson. I really do believe you. I appreciate you being here. Also, Phil Trump, thank you. Cheryl Rose, thank you. So Rihanna did that. Super CJ is a Black animated cartoon character dealing with mental health, and it's an amazing series, so y'all check that out. And then, of course, Chandra Smith, the first Black woman to win Miss Wheelchair 2023 in Maryland. And then the Dolby Theater is up for sale. So a lot of hot topics tonight, as we often do here on Virtual Tour Live. I try to give y'all a variety of topics because here's the thing. I think people can give 2 damns about media. I really do. And to be honest with y'all, it's my comfort zone, but I also know that the world is bigger than that. And sometimes it's important to know that, hey, you do know there's an opioid epidemic. Hey, you do know about the main shooting where 19 people got shot. We need to be all woke, but responsibly woke, though. Responsibly. So hopefully all of you guys are doing well. How is your Friday night going, by the way? I hope it is going well for sure. I got to do my Love and Marriage Huntsville videos. So I have not forgot about those. I've just been taking a week. I've been doing a lot, but yeah, it is sad. It is absolutely sad. Let me see here. Sorry. Yeah, it absolutely is horrible. But no, I appreciate each and every one of you being here. So yeah, if you guys want to come up, just let me know to drop the link. And I definitely will drop the link. I'm going to go ahead and turn off the camera because I have covered all the topics. I'm so happy it's Friday. Thank God. How are you? I am blessed and highly favored, as I always am. I always say higher is weighing, low is available. But either way, we're about to go on tour. And, I think that this week has really showed me that, guess what? At the end of the day, you are responsible for how you go on tour, but also, too, you are responsible for who you bring on your tour. This week has really showed me that you need to appreciate the people that are on your tour because guess what? They don't have to be there. They do not have to be there. Phyllis Crawford says, Blessed Friday. My doctor, proud of my health journey. Yes, that is awesome. Congratulations to you for that. Phyllis Crawford, shout out to you for that. Yes, indeed. So a lot of hot topics. If there's any one of them that you guys want me to go over, any one of the topics there, let me know about it. if there's anything I can do. Let me see here. I thought I shared a story here to myself on Messenger. Messenger. Is that a duck? Okay, y'all. So I'm going to show y'all a story, and Lord help, I just want y'all to know that this story is real. Okay, work post. And I am not joking with what I'm about to say. Okay. And then we'll go to media takeout because there was another article I wanted to talk with y'all about. But I'm gonna probably do this for just a little bit, and then I probably will get out of here. That's another one. Okay. So there's an update on Scholastic. So we're going to talk about that as well because I reported on it, and it's good news and it's bad news. We'll talk about that. Let's see. Let me see here. Why is it doing that? I wonder. Okay, here we go. There we go. And then let me see. Sorry, y'all. I'm just trying to make sure I get these stories for y'all here. Say V-A-N-N-A James. Okay. All right, so y'all ready to talk? Let's do what we do. Let's do what we do here. So this one, y'all, I'm just going to trigger warning everybody. Just to let y'all know, okay? Now, this comes to us from the New York Post, and the New York Post, they post some crazy stories out there, okay? They post some crazy stories. Let's see here. Let's see. Sorry, y'all. Just trying to make sure I found the right. All right. So, this is a trigger warning. You are seeing it, okay? This is a weird but true story from the New York Post. Let me just see if we can. New York Post, okay? So this is coming from the New York Post. This is not me, okay? So, trigger warning. Woman claims that she accidentally performed a sex act on her own dad while at bachelor party in Amsterdam. Okay? The context. A voice note recalling or regaling the jaw-dropping details of a hen party gone wrong has been deemed so traumatic and sparks an investigation into the claims. People around the world have been horrified about the disturbing screen recording of a conversation between two female friends in the United Kingdom after it was widely circulated on social media. Those unlucky enough to have stumbled across it while scrolling were left reaching for a sick bucket as it recounted the sordid details of a woman who accidentally engaged in an sex act with her own dad. Yes, you read that correctly. While at a bachelorette party in Amsterdam, the two family members were said to be on different trips visiting the tourist destination when both unknowingly partook in a popular sex club attraction which takes place behind the screen. So I'm guessing they did eat any bananas in Amsterdam. Just, y'all know the story with Lizzo. I don't know if they went there as a stop on the plane. But anyway, let's keep going. It says here, the obscene blunder quickly gripped the internet, eventually catching the attention of an investigative journalist at Vice who set out to unearth whether the hard-to-believe incident was true. In order to get to the bottom of the ordeal, Jordan Myers contacted 4 venues in the city's red light district that contain areas where attendees could receive sex acts from strangers without seeing who was performing them. And this is a screen recording of the actual conversation. It says here, what the uck, surely not what the actual uck like it's all verified. This girl lives with a friend of blank is the most the same thing I ever heard. As per the story, the father and daughter were allegedly able to push a button to reveal whom they were enjoying a daily with, which enabled Myers to narrow down the search to just one venue. Is there a button where you can press to see the person on the other side of the partition? Mayors can be seen asking the popular sex club in a video posted to the official Vice TikTok. They posted this story to TikTok. You see my face, right?
I don't.
Okay.
Honestly, this secret would have died with me.
It
would have died.
And they posted it on TikTok.
Absolutely.
For the world to see. No, an employee at the club clearly states. With one word, the horrifying story of a woman accidentally pleasuring her dad was proven to be a myth, though there were some who did write off the tale just yet. I'm sure no venues with that service in Amsterdam are legal and able to see online, one user stated. To be honest, I worked in a hotel in Central Amsterdam for 10 months years ago and would not at all be surprised if it was a true story, another argued. So after hearing the story, Joy Mayers right there, investigative journalist at Vice, contacted 4 venues in the city's red light district to get more information. Another agreed windows like that do exist in Amsterdam with frosted glass that clears when you pay for shows. Let's see. However, there were many who expressed relief that the shocking incident had been debunked, saying that had ruined their day after they heard. Thank God the story isn't true. It's too distressing. One lamented. I'm so relieved another agreed, as someone else stressed. Hearing the original nearly ruined my night. Others thanked Vice for clearing things up, while some couldn't believe that such drastic measures had to be taken to prove the internet was having a field day, though many more argued the story was more enjoyable. What? Regardless of whether it was true. Before it was proved fake, social media users had flooded TikTok with their reactions, many pleading for the father and daughter to come forward. No comment sums up the daddy-daughter sex at saga. Better than this. I think we all have enough of social media for one day. I agree. What in the hell is going on with social media? What in the hell? I'm gonna drop the link if you guys want to come up. That is a whole mess. Like, listen, okay. I saw that. I'm like, wait, what? And I didn't even know they posted it to TikTok. What the actual hell? Okay. Just, ooh, Lord. All right, I'm pinning the link, y'all. Hang on. I'm like, what in the actual hell is going on? I can't. Okay. So from that story, now you guys remember when I talked about the Scholastic thing, right? So this is an update on that. So let me share this tab. This comes to us from NPR. Scholastic backtracks, saying it will stop separating diverse book for fairs in 2024. Scholastic is reversing course, saying it will no longer separate diverse stories for school book fairs after weeks of mounting backlash from educators and authors. The educational company, who both publishes and distributes books, waded into hot water last month after confirmed that it was changing its policy for its middle school book fair offerings. It said it was putting most of the titles dealing with race, gender, and sexuality into its own collection and allowing schools to decide whether to order it as they would with any display. Scholastic said the change was aimed at helping districts navigate the book bans that have been proliferated unnecessarily by the damn way across the country. They said such laws, either pending or enacted in more than 30 states, creates an almost impossible dilemma. Back away from these styles and risk making teachers, librarians, and volunteers vulnerable to get fired, sued, or prosecuted. Well, screw the Republicans. Like, you have no say-so. Like, Here's the thing that really gets me. Like George Santos was in drag. Some like Mitch McConnell, who is called Franklin, which that's disrespectful to that cartoon, has an Asian wife. But yet y'all will use Kanye West to advance y'all cause. Kim said that he was crazy and he was ramped up for a reason. But Kanye is cool enough. But if we have our own identity, y'all could care less. But if we look crazy enough to y'all can advance yourselves, that's when you screw yourself up the behind with no lube. And then you complain about the hurt that you put yourself through. Okay? But their solution was quickly slammed by many educators and authors who accused the company of caving to censorship. Many said on social media and online petitions that they wish it would take a stronger stance against such legislation and offer the books anyway. The backlash further picked up steam after Scholastic issued a statement on October 13th explaining their decision. Racial justice and free speech advocacy groups slammed Scholastic for making diversity optional, accusing it of caving to the small but vocal minority of Americans who support book bans and depriving students of important stories and perspectives. Ellie Berger, the president of Scholastic Trade Publishing, apologized and announced the change in a letter Tuesday addressed to authors and illustrators, a copy which has been obtained by NPR. Even if the decision was made with good intention, we understand now that it was a mistake to segregate diverse books in an elective case. She wrote, "We recognize and acknowledge the pain cause and that we have broken the trust of some of our publishing community, customers, friends, trusted partners, and staff. And we also recognize that we will now need to regain their trust." You know, one thing to do with this is Berger said the controversial collection called Share Every Story, Celebrate Every Voice will be discontinued starting July. Book fairs are already underway this fall, but also take place in the spring. She said the company is actively working on a pivot plan for the remaining fall fairs. How about this? Just do a Black and MIPOC book tour where celebrity authors and other authors can go on tour live across the country, have panels live on stage, have Q&As. Like, y'all, this is the thing. Y'all can make change, but you don't make change until the pockets are hit. And that's sad to me. That's sad to me. We will find an alternative way to get a greater range of books into the hands of children, Berger wrote. Hang on. We got somebody coming up here. Janika Thompson for the first time. Hello, Queen. How are you? Janika?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, I can, Queen. Beautiful to hear your voice for the first time. How are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm excited about Scholastic doing the right thing, but I hate the way they're going about it. But besides that, how are you?
I'm good. I just wanted to come up here and talk about that last story. I'm like, oh my God.
Sure.
So,
Yeah, that was crazy. Go ahead.
No, seriously. So, okay, you said, where did you find that at? Because I haven't seen it.
Yeah, so it's the New York Post. So I will I think y'all get the gist of the story with Scholastic, but they're reversing it. But yeah, let me share this tab instead. But yeah, it comes to us from the New York Post.
Okay.
Yeah. That was crazy.
That's just crazy. I gotta click the link for this one because this is wow. Like, how do you have sex with your whatever they did or whatever they did? How do you do that with your own man?
That is just. Hang on, I'll drop the link if y'all want. And listen, I gave y'all fair warning on this story. Okay, this came from the New York Post. Okay, so that's them. All right, so just cover everybody over here. Okay, so
I'm so mad I'm late and I missed the when you first got started. So will you be doing the Love and Marriage Huntsville with Slana still, like the panel?
Sure. So yeah, I'm gonna still do the no, I'm going to still do the Ready to Love panel tomorrow. As soon as I get done here, and chill out for a little bit with my girlfriend. Very excited to do that. I'm gonna make the Love and Marriage Huntsville videos,
Oh, you got a
and
girlfriend.
I do. Very excited about that, and it's been interesting because like I said before, I allow to get in the way of something beautiful, and I'm moving past that because all you have is now. So yes, indeed.
Right. How long have you guys been dating? I'm nosy.
Listen, we've been dating for about a month now, and it's been going well. Actually, she's been more than gracious, more than enough gracious. So yeah. So we're just seeing where it goes right now, and I'm happy that we're together, and just taking it one step at a time.
That's
so. Thank you.
Yes, that's the only thing you can do.
That's it.
But
I mean, but she.
Up and get my little 2 cents.
Yeah, you're totally fine. You're totally fine. Yeah.
Sorry,
No, you're good. I'm just like, this story is just so out the way. I'm like, what the hell? Like, my lord.
Okay, what was you talking about with the story when I came up? What story was that when I came up? I'm sorry, I missed that. I didn't hear you because I was trying to click the link.
Which one? The Scholastic one?
With the Scholastic. Yeah.
Yeah. So
what was that one about?
So basically, Scholastic, what they did was they told schools if they want the diverse books, they could order it or not order it. And so they said that they were changing it. So now they are allowing they separate diverse books at the book fairs. So they're reversing it in 2024.
That's horrible.
Yeah, I know.
That's so horrible because we just now actually, got like diverse and inclusive.
Exactly.
With the books. That's so weird.
Yeah. So
I actually order books on that.
No, absolutely. It says here in a statement issued Wednesday, Scholastic said it will keep in mind the needs of children it serves, as well as educators facing local content restrictions. Here's how you can do that. Create a board of Black and MIPOC people that meet once a month at Scholastic headquarters. How about that? Like, how long did that take me to make? Like, if you want to make change, don't talk about it, be about it. Because I can't stand when people say that they want to do the right thing, but I can see the move that you need to make, but yet I don't have your resources. And I know that's exactly what I want to do. That's ridiculous.
Right.
So it says here.
So bad.
So
why would you even do that? So they basically.
Exactly.
Okay, good. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I was gonna ask you, like, so what are they saying? Are they gonna make like 2 different little pamphlets? Because they only kind of have like little pamphlets that they have with the books in them that they, kind of give out through the school and stuff like that.
Sure. So I think when it comes, are you talking about the when you're at a book fair, you get the program or the little paper magazine of what books will be at the book fair? You mean that?
Yes, like would they change it like that? Like what?
Now that I don't.
Like,
now
that. And all.
So basically, what ended up happening, there was a teacher that ordered diverse books for the book fair, but it arrived 3 weeks after the book fair got started. So everybody who wants diverse books, they could not get them because most of them were about animals, and it mostly had white people. Yeah, it's crazy. It says
that's what's so crazy.
No, absolutely. It says here, it's
I was saying the same thing.
No, go right ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead, Marlon, because I think I got like a little lag or something because I keep over
Yeah.
talking to you. I'm so sorry.
No, you're absolutely fine, sis. It's unsettling that the current divisive landscape in the U.S. is creating an environment that could deny any child access to books, or that teachers could be penalized for creating access for all stories for their students. PEN America, the nonprofit organization that supports free speech, acknowledges Scholastic dilemma and applauded its decision to pivot. Scholastic recognized as difficult as difficult a bind as this precarious legislation created, the right answer was not to become an accessory to censorship. John Friedman, the director of its Freedom of Expression Educator program, said, Scholastic is an essential source of knowledge and delight for countless others, and we are glad to see them champion we're glad to see them champion the freedom to read. Here's the thing, Scholastic. At the end of the day, you have a responsibility to your authors and to those kids for them to have a place to fall.
Yep.
You cannot apologize for dumb idiots who are about their own self-interest than kids. Seriously. Like, and it's so amazing to me that what you fear is also what you allow in your closet at the house. It's amazing to me. But, it is what it is. It is what it is. I want to show y'all this story here. I saw this with Savannah James. Exclusive. After focusing on motherhood since 18 years old, Savannah James is ready to step into the spotlight. The newly minted Beats ambassador speaks with us about starring in the brand's new campaign. Why you're going to be seeing a lot more of her. So it says here in the ad for the King and the Viking, we hear you motivate LeBron as he prepares for his 21st season. We also saw you do an amazing speech after he became the NBA's all-time leading scorer, and that was filmed and put on social media. How important is it for you to pour positivity to your husband, knowing that he's the biggest basketball star on the planet? That comes with a lot of pressure and negativity at times too. Savannah says it's very important. I would say that not only do I pour into LeBron, but I pour into the entire family. I think it gives us a sense of grounding for us. And then my role as a mother, I'm supposed to pour into them. I do that with pride. Really, that spot for us was very regular. I feel that's kind of why it showed and came through so well, just because I support just how I support him on a daily basis. So I think it was very natural. And getting to see you in the ad and hear your voice is refreshing after years of being less in the spotlight as you focus on family. We're getting to see you kind of step into and get to show more of who you are, your interests, or opportunities like this. Why would you say that this time with Brian going to college, Bryce preparing for the next chapter, and Ziri getting older, has been a great time for you to step out into the red carpet, to spotlight, and to shine Savannah? Yeah, I think when I started when I started having my kids, that was a time in my life that I felt like that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to be a mom and to sit back and, for lack of a better term, and make sure that I was raising kind, respectful human beings. As I got older, I feel like having done it with Bronny and Bryce, Bronny and Zuri have a 10-year age gap, it kind of becomes a bit more second nature, as opposed to me being 18 and just starting out and making sure that I set ground foundation for myself to be able to raise quality human beings. It comes a lot easier with her. So I feel like you said, Bronny going away to college, Bryce being right there as a junior high school, Zuri 9 years old, a fresh 9 years old. They have a good grasp of our family dynamic and what's expected of them. So I don't feel like I have to be helicopter mom per se. I'm able to go out and act on my passions, to put my foot out into things that interest me. So I think that's mostly just knowing the groundwork has been laid. I feel good about the position I left them in. So I feel so comfortable seeing where my passions are able to take me. So first of all, shout out to her about that. Because at the end of the day, I truly do feel that for her to sacrifice so much, for her to invest and to do this is such a powerful thing. It goes to show that even the people who invest also deserve to live out their dream come true too. So I thought that was wonderful.
Hey man, that was so good. I mean, Braylon, you have such a, I don't know, like you have such like an old soul.
Thank you.
Like you have like so much knowledge and wisdom. Like, where do you feel like you got that from? Like, just like
Sure.
very good, spot on all the time. Like I feel like you are spot on all the time, and I hate that you don't really have like a lot of traffic. I always try to like your videos, even before
Thank you
get
so
live.
much.
I'm already liking and heart and trying to get you in the algorithm and stuff.
Sure.
Like you are always so spot on with your perspective. You know how you see. You always like a half glass full type of guy. I love that. I love that about you.
I try. Well, thank you, Janika. I appreciate that, Queen. I think, I said, my mom is the emotional and spiritual leader. My dad is the logical and mental leader.
Yeah.
And so you combine those two things, you add a little Braylon sauce, and then that's how you get me. And, I think it is recognizing how much has been poured into me and the responsibility of carrying that. Now, that doesn't mean I'm not going to make mistakes.
Right.
But if you notice, I have original content. I'm not falling out with everybody. I'm not upset about an interview that really didn't matter, was a one and done, and somebody had a bigger interview. I'm not somebody who is on YouTube speaking about somebody else's sexual health when they don't even know if their own house is clean. You know what I mean? So I've come to recognize that at the end of the day, make time and arrangements for things that you care about, but also give a damn about what you do. And just because you're not being seen by everybody doesn't mean that you're not being seen.
Right. No, I totally agree. Like you inspire me to get started. That's why I'm gonna get on here with all for a little bit. See, because this, this probably like my second time, ever getting on somebody's little show.
Congratulations.
But it's so scary. I'm like, oh God.
It is.
The computer,
for sure. Let me tell you, this thing is not for the weak. Okay, you gotta be ready. You have to be ready. And this is the thing too, right? Like every virtual tour live, always try to give it soul. So how I came on virtual tour live was, y'all remember Tosh Porno and Ridiculousness, and they are a web comedy series. And so I'm like, why don't we have a Tosh Porno or Ridiculous for Black people? And I said, okay, there's something, but you got to figure out how to go about it. So I'm like, that iconic intro that you guys see, when we get in that car, I'm like, wait a minute. Facebook is a continent. Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Clubhouse, MySpace. These are all continents. And there's different streets in the world of social media. So why don't we go on a virtual tour and I give the internet some soul? And there's virtual tour.
Okay, go ahead now, Braylon. You are so creative.
Well, thank you very much.
With all this stuff from.
Listen, you're good. It's trial and error, honestly. And I was like, you know what? Let me be your tour guide. Let me take you to the attractions and destinations. I'm gonna tell you the good, the bad, and just because it's in the culture. And I'm not gonna always be the best at, but I'm always gonna give the best that I have for y'all. So.
And we appreciate it. But this story with Savannah, I love Savannah and LeBron. They are gold.
Absolutely.
Definitely Black excellence. Like
for sure. And go ahead. Go ahead. Seriously.
Even like give up her life for him to live out his dreams. It's her time now. It's her time. She's gonna raise 3 kids. Like you deserve everything that they gonna give you right now.
Absolutely.
I'm rooting for him.
And I feel like she already has a role at his production company, but I feel like LeBron James is this powerful. Hey y'all, Warner Brothers, whatever my wife wants to do, let her do it. That's it. That's all. Y'all know the deal we got. That's also my wife's deal. End of discussion. Can't wait to go to the premiere. I feel like LeBron is that big. I do. I really do. And so I saw this story too about Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union. Now, y'all, This comes to us from Media Takeout. Media Takeout is a needle in a haystack, okay? It says here, report claims Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union split. They are like the new Will and Jada. Okay. Dwayne Wade and actress Gabrielle Union have reportedly split up, according to a new report by the popular podcast Moy. Media Takeout has not been able to independently confirm these reports, but DX Moy has been known to break celebrity news in the past. Media Takeout has noticed, however, that Gabrielle Union has not been posting pictures of her husband or any of his children for over a month. She's sorely been posting photos of herself and her daughter Kavya. It says here that we've also noticed that Gabrielle has been wearing her wedding ring recently. Here's a screenshot from Gabby's IG page. Dwayne doesn't appear to be wearing his wedding ring either. Gabrielle posted a cryptic Instagram post that sounded like a breakup message. The gorgeous actress wrote, "When clarity, truth, and transparency are present, there's only room for evolution." Now on the rumors, according to Demoy, Dwayne was allegedly spotted very close to a woman, not Gabrielle, was spotted getting very close to her and spoke to her very intimately for 2 hours. The podcast went on and claimed that they believe that the couple is separated, but like Will and Jada, they're pretending that they are together for business purposes. While poor Gabby, she ate the man's groceries and paid half the bills that he still got kicked to the curb. Lord hell.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
So here's the thing. I'm gonna find this Gabrielle. Go right ahead as I find the clip. I want to hear your take on it.
No, I was just about to say, oh my God. Okay, now I ain't even heard this now. I'm just shocked though a little bit. I'm okay, like this done caught me off guard. I did not know that they were separated because they was just, so it was like a month ago, the Beyonce concert, because they did go to the Beyonce concert.
Yeah.
I can't remember which one they went to. But they...
So, no, for sure, go ahead.
They had posted up a family. So you remember they was in the elevator. They was in the elevator, you know. So that's the last post that I remember seeing them post of like the family. That's all I was saying.
Sure.
But what do you think though, Braylon?
You know, I brought this to y'all because I didn't know if y'all knew about it or not. I truly believe until they say so, I don't believe it. Because I think with the world we live in today, it's a little much. We need to be calm in what we do. So there was a thing on ESPN College Game Day, and you see the sign there. I eat is to Gabby. Now, for those of you who don't know what ESPN College Game Day is, it is a live show on ESPN Saturday mornings at 9 a.m. to noon. And so the students, you know, they have all their signs. It's a big to-do. Lee Corso, that's the mascot head. Now, this became a meme. And I'm just going to say this right now. Like, hang on. I'm going to play this so y'all can see.
Oh, wow. I just can't believe it. I'm shocked though, like, cause she did get played. If he left her for somebody else, girl, you done ate this man, but y'all all out on podcasts talking about you going 50-50. The internet dragged her for even saying that they went 50-50.
So that's basically ESPN College Game Day. But the fact that student took time out to write that sign to get to Gabrielle Union, I'm like, you know what? I cannot.
What? Hold on. I can't see it.
Hang on, let me see. Can I zoom in? Can I zoom in? There we go. So y'all see it now? I'm zooming in. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. Hang on. Let me. I'm so sorry, y'all. Hang on. There we go. I'm sorry. I forgot to flip the tab. So y'all see that sign, right? I could not. I just could not. I could not. Do y'all see it?
Yes, I can see it now, but I'm just like, what?
The fact that that student wrote that sign and it got featured on national TV, you know what? You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. But seriously, though, just... Sorry, I was just giving something. But yeah, like, so I mean, what do y'all think of that? The fact that a student actually made that happen. Hello, can y'all still hear me?
Yes, but that is so crazy, and that's weird. You see what I'm saying? How they be dragging her, but you know, they feel like she desperate.
Yeah.
You know, like you desperate to have a man. And I feel like they troll her.
No, yeah, they do. They definitely do. I just couldn't, and that's the thing too. Like, that's the thing. Not everything has to be public. Okay, I'm just gonna be real about that. I have my reasons, but in this situation, like, once you tell people your bit, then you get a sign like that on ESPN College Game Day with a student trying to hit on your wife, saying I eat behind too.
So kill him. Deal with, man up. Kill him.
Well,
we want you to start killing people for us.
Well. First of all, I'm not going to.
I guess chivalry is dead.
I'm not going to kill a person for taking their shot at one of the most beautiful black actresses in the world by saying I eat behind too on ESPN College Game Day.
Disrespect my wife like that.
Listen, exactly. I don't even know. I mean, I don't even know if they check the signs before they allow themselves in the door at ESPN College Game Day. I wonder who that student is, because I would really like to interview them. So, like, did you like Gabrielle Reunion? What made you do that? And, like, how did you find the confidence in you? Like, really? But Lord help. But no, I think just wait until it's confirmed. Because what you don't want to do is you don't want to say what it is and then it's not. You don't want to be a certain blogger that has to pay $4 million. Okay, just if you're not in it, stay out of it. So just, oh Lord. Janika, anything else you want to talk about? I'm right here with you.
No. I just wanted to come up and talk for a little bit.
No, you're absolutely fine.
Thank you.
No problem. And you are welcome up anytime, and love you, value, and appreciate you and everything in between. I really mean that.
Yes, thank you too. I appreciate you.
No problem. Feel free to come on up anytime. Love you. Talk to you soon.
Okay. Bye.
All right. Bye-bye. Well, y'all, that is now the end of our show. I want to give a little time to our virtual travelers, my virtual tour family there. So with that being said, I did read the Daily Motivator. Know what you do and do what you know. Never say you want more special, because you are always born a blessing. Trust you may not be where you want to be, but by the end of it, you'll be where you need to be. Do what you've been chosen to do. Why is one thing to call yourself? It's another thing to be chosen. One love, much love, all love. I spend time with you. You have spent time with me. Hope by spending time together, we'll rise to be great together. I always remember, whether you're doing radio, television, YouTube, or just recognizing that, y'all, some stuff we don't need to be in the group chat for. Really, we don't. Not here, not there, not anywhere. Hashtag Sam I am. Make sure the replay is not just where for you watch it, not just where for you listen to it, but for you want to experience it again. I love you. I value. I embrace y'all. I'll see you real soon. Good night, everybody. Enjoy the fireworks. This is your time to celebrate the day that is. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Love y'all. See you soon. Good night, everybody.